Hello friends, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and in this video we're going to compare two mid-range phones, the Moto G4 Plus with the Huawei Honor 5X. So these two phones are priced below 15k price point in India. There are a lot of similarities between these two devices, and there's a lot of differences in the specification as well. So let's go ahead and see which device is better value for money and better performing device in this price point. So let's go into the detailed comparison. Before that, let's have a quick look at the specifications offered on these two devices. So the Moto G4 Plus comes with a 5.5-inch Full HD display. It's powered by the Snapdragon 617 octa-core chipset, coupled with 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage. And this has a 3000 mAh battery, Android 6.0 Marshmallow, a 16 megapixel rear camera, dual LED flash, front-facing 5 megapixel camera, and this also comes with a plastic finishing on the body. Now talking about the Honor 5X, so we have a 5.5-inch Full HD display, again powered by the Snapdragon 616 octa-core chipset, coupled with 2 GB RAM and 16 GB internal storage. It has a 13 megapixel rear camera, LED flash, front-facing 5 megapixel camera, and a 3000 mAh battery, along with Android 5.1 Lollipop with EMUI. So these two devices also have a fingerprint scanner. Moto G4 Plus has a front fingerprint scanner, while on the Honor 5X it's on the rear panel. Now let's go into the design and build quality. So design wise, there is a clear winner here. The Honor 5X is much more better designed device, and also comes with better build quality. It's an all metallic device. It has a brushed metallic finish and looks really premium. On the other hand, the Moto G4 Plus is made of plastic and doesn't give a premium finishing in this price point. Although the build quality looks quite decent, but when compared to the Honor 5X, it's the Honor 5X that wins in this comparison, and overall build quality looks really good. So that's one area where the Moto G4 Plus lags behind. The overall design and build quality doesn't really look great and inspiring. Now let's move on to the display. Now here we have both these devices having a 5.5-inch Full HD panel, and again the display size and the display panel looks quite good. But the Moto G4 Plus offers additional protection for the display in the form of Gorilla Glass, while on the Honor 5X there is no protection offered. But still it's one of the decent displays overall. Now looking at the display quality, both these devices exhibit a really good quality, but looking at the sharpness levels and overall viewing angles, we would give it to the Moto G4 Plus, and also the brightness levels are a tad better on the Moto G4 Plus. So in the display aspect, we would say both these devices are quite good, but the G4 Plus looks much better than the Honor 5X. Now let's move on to the software and performance. So here we have a major difference. One is a stock Android, while the other one has a custom UI which is called the EMUI. So first talk about the Moto G4 Plus. So on the Moto G4 Plus we have the stock Android, so there's no third-party apps included except for the Motorola app. Very basic UI. You can see the notifications and the quick toggles exactly like the stock experience, and this also has the promised upgrade to Android N whenever it's released, so that's one good thing. And you don't get too many customization options on the Moto G4 Plus, so you have to live with the basic options. But then the performance looks quite good, and the Snapdragon 617 octa-core chipset coupled with 3 gigs of RAM provides a great experience on this device. So the multitasking is also quite good, and there's not any lag available on this device. So overall a great experience on this device with the stock Android. Now talking about the Honor 5X, so here we have the EMUI 3.1, and this is based on Android 5.1 Lollipop, and this offers lots of additional tools and options. So you go to the settings, you can see there are lots of options like customization of navigation bar, one-handed UI, motion control. So additional options are included. We have protected apps, power saving mode, additional modes for battery. So it's a heavy UI, and that definitely reflects on the performance. So Snapdragon 616 octa-core chipset coupled with 2 GB RAM doesn't provide a really great experience. You could see some lags here and there, and if you push it harder for heavy multitasking and gaming, you can definitely see some lag here and there. Switching between apps also, you can see some slight lag here and there, but for general usage this doesn't matter much. Only if you're a heavy user on the smartphone, that does matter. Now talking about the gaming experience on these two devices, the Moto G4 Plus exhibited much better gaming, but then the issue with the Moto G4 Plus is the heating. So after gaming for almost 20 to 30 minutes, the the temperature was pretty high on the Moto G4 Plus, while the Honor 5X did not have any such issues, and the gaming overall performance was quite decent. So it's a mix and match in this segment. I mean, the performance segment. Although the Moto G4 Plus exhibits much better performance, the heating is one of the major issues with this device. And apart from that, if you use the camera for quite a long time, it gets hang, and that again causes issues on the Moto G4 Plus. So overall, we would say software and performance, you have to decide whether you want a stock like UI, then you should be choosing the Moto G4 Plus. If you want a customized UI where you can have lots of themes and other options, then you should go with the Honor 5X. But mind you, the Honor 5X has some slight issues with the performance, because the UI itself is pretty much heavy, and when compared to the stock Android. So that was the software and performance side. Now let's talk about the other options. So we have the fingerprint scanner on the rear panel on the Honor 5X, and on the front panel on the Moto G4 Plus. Both these devices offer great fingerprint experience and does unlock the device in quick time, so no lags or issues in the fingerprint scanner. Now it's again a personal choice on whether you want the fingerprint scanner on the rear panel or on the front panel. Now both these phones comes with a 4G LTE and micro SD card expansion slot, and the storage available on the Moto G4 Plus. So we have the 3 gigs of RAM and 32GB internal storage variant, and Honor 5X offers just 16GB internal storage. So that was the specifications and the performance side. Now let's move on to the camera. So here we have a difference. The Moto G4 Plus comes with a 16 megapixel camera, dual tone LED flash, laser autofocus along with face detection autofocus, while on the Honor 5X we have a 13 megapixel camera with single LED flash, and both these devices have a front facing 5 megapixel camera. Now talking about the camera interface, both these devices offer great options. The Moto G4 Plus is simpler in terms of the UI and features offered, while if you're looking for greater options, then the Honor 5X is the better choice. Now looking at the camera samples taken between these two devices, you can see that both these devices offer great camera experience overall. But if you look at the camera samples, you can say that the better sharpness and color quality looks on the Moto G4 Plus when compared to the Honor 5X. Honor 5X is definitely one of the good cameras available in this price point, but the Moto G4 Plus is the winner in terms of the overall camera experience. The front facing camera also looks quite good on both these devices. So that was the camera aspect. Now let's move on to the battery. Now both these phones come with a 3000 mAh battery, and the battery performance looks quite good on both these devices. Both these devices can get you 1 day of battery life easily, and with moderate usage you can slightly extend above 1 day of usage. So in the battery performance, we would say both these devices are quite decent. Now finally summing up, which is a better device to buy here. So there's a big price difference. The Honor 5X is priced 12,999, and the Moto G4 Plus is priced 14,500. I mean the 14,999, that's almost 15k. So there is a difference of almost 2k between these two devices. So here you have to set your priorities, because one device has the latest software, a better display, and a better overall performance, but then the build quality doesn't look that great. It also has a great camera, but then on the Honor 5X we has a terrific build quality, metallic finishing, and overall no heating issues when compared to the Moto G4 Plus. Also on the Honor 5X we have a customized UI which offers additional options and features. So based on these features, you need to set your priorities and choose the better device here. And if you're looking for better software and the latest version, then the Moto G4 Plus is the device to choose. So that is a detailed comparison of these two phones. So hope you like this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.